In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Universal Audio Neve summing console emulation in Luna and demonstrate how it sounds on drums, bass, guitars, keyboards, vocals, and a full mix. In part 2, we're going to compare the Neve console with the new API console. Hi, I'm Ed from edthorne.com, here to try and help you guys make the most out of your home studios. Summing is the act of running multiple audio channels and/or buses into one final stereo mix of all the tracks added or combined together. This can be done digitally in the box and is effectively what your master output does in your DAW. But this can also be done externally through analog hardware, utilizing output transformers and op-amps to enhance the mix by further coloring the sound, adding in that classic analog warmth and musically clipping transients to further glue the sound together. The Neve Luna summing extension from Universal Audio is their authentic digital replication of the Neve 80 series mixing console. This is the huge desk featured in the Sound City documentary produced by Dave Grohl, which if you haven't seen is a fantastic film. The Luna session I'm going to demonstrate the Neve summing console in action is the final mix session for my recent song Bright Lights. I mixed most of the audio in Logic. I then bounced the stereo instrument stems and imported them into Luna for this final session. Let's dive into Luna, check out the mix session and listen to how console sounds. Remember, this is available on a free 14-day trial if you select the demo option when loading in the plugin in Luna, which I'm going to show you how to do in a moment. To insert a Neve console, it's dead easy. Firstly, we can only assign the Neve summing to buses, so we need to set up a new bus for each group of instruments in either timeline or mixer display. To do this, we need to make sure the focus tab is selected in your view options on timeline, and tracks is selected for both windows, as you'll see coming up here now. In the timeline view, the focus tab brings up all your channel strip mixer window information without pulling up the full mixer view. This is a really great feature in Luna and so helpful for accessing all of your routing and insert options easily. And in mixer view, you can obviously see the channel strip information for all of your channels. Then in either view, select the channel strip by single-clicking on the channel name, scroll down to output, click the plus, and either select an existing bus send over here, or to set up a new bus, click the plus here in your tracks window. Luna then gives you the options to create one or multiple buses, whether they're stereo or mono. Remember, you'll want mono for your bass. And you can choose which summing console you'd like, either the Neve or the API. I'll be demoing the Neve against the API consoles in the next video, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when that video comes out. So I have assigned each group of instruments to their own bus, so we can utilize a summing console on each group of instruments. I've then assigned each instrument bus to a master music bus, and both the lead vocals and the backing vocal buses to a master vocal bus. I do this so I can process these differently. For example, if I wanted saturation on the instruments but not on the vocals, I can do that. Whereas adding saturation on the master bus obviously saturates everything, including the vocals, which I may or may not want to do. I have then assigned the master music bus and the master vocal bus to the main master stereo bus outputs, on which I've also used another Neve summing console. The Neve summing console allows us to control the headroom, impedance, and trim. The headroom control enables fine-tuning of the saturation and even distortion of the signal if pushed hard, independently of the input levels. Headroom is a gain-compensated control, so the volume changes are minimal when making adjustments. The impedance settings offer different tonal options, and the low impedance setting is approximately 3 to 4 decibels louder, which I've compensated for by using the output trim, which is really useful for adjusting gain made by adjusting the headroom or impedance settings. Let's see how these sound on each instrument bus. The bright lights in this city, the bright lights creeping up on me. The dark roads in this city, the dark roads take their toll on me. The bright lights in this city, the bright lights creeping up on me. The dark roads in this city, the dark roads take their toll on me. Lights in this city, the bright lights creeping up on me. Stay tuned for part 2, where we will be comparing the Neve console with the new API console, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you like the sound of this? Do you think it's something you'll use? Is it something you'll purchase? Are you using it already? Let me know how in the comments below. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you all in the API episode.